On TikTok, you can pay to send people gifts. So I sent him a rose, which is worth like less than $1. Later in that day, he sent me a private message. Over the next couple days, we messaged back and forth. And before I knew it, we were talking on the phone every day and night. And I was just completely opening up to him. And then I think I sent him a photo or something of me. And he was like, I want you to be only mine. And so it kind of went from there.
Well, this is Amanda and Rosvin, truly a modern-day love tale. They met on TikTok, which I guess is better than Tinder, considering she's a widowed mother of 2.
Mama, can we sleep with Dad's box in the room?
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
Daddy! Dada, dada.
All right, you can give Daddy a kiss if you want.
So obviously, it's very sad to see the kids miss their dad, and I truly wish them all the best going forward. But in this episode, we really get to meet Amanda.
You want Daddy's blanket to cover up with?
Oh, I do.
My name is Amanda. I am 31 years old. I live in Eunice, Louisiana, but I am currently visiting my sister in Marietta, Ohio.
We learn more about Amanda and how she's been coping with the loss of her best friend/husband. And honestly, I was under the impression that he passed away years ago, but no, it was earlier in the year, meaning only a few months have passed since his death. So I find it odd that not only is she ready to date another man and leave her kids behind to visit him in another country, but also to film and broadcast it to the world. I don't want to be judgmental, but if I was in her position, I wouldn't be able to even speak about it for years.
Earlier this year, I lost my husband, Jason, to his battle with cancer.
It's upsetting to see this, especially knowing she's already in another relationship where she will be going to visit him. Again, I don't want to judge too early on, but I do think because there are children involved who recently lost their father, I can be a little bit more critical. I just think that all of her attention should be focused on her kids and their healing process right now. Surely at any age, it would be harmful for a parent to leave while they are still in the grieving process of the other parent.
We were best friends. And I would have never expected a future without him.
This whole thing is just so sad, and her intro did make me tear up. But I really don't want this video to be depressing, so let's skip ahead to their romance.
Rosvin is 26 years old. He lives in Bucharest, Romania. He is a model, singer, and social media entertainer.
Hi, Amanda. Yes, Mom, I will sleep soon. Sorry.
What the hell is even that?
Seriously though, was that meant to be a thirst trap? That was truly a very odd video, and that's all I have to say about that. She claims she told him right away that she was widowed, and he has been very helpful to her. And that's great, but the more she talks, the more it seems like trauma bonding.
He truly has been someone that I can lean on, and he has talked me through some of my worst days.
Yeah.
He makes me laugh all the time. He's silly, and he's kind of a little bit dorky. We've been together for 4 months.
Well, wait, if her husband passed away months ago, and Rosvin and her have been together for about 4 months, then how long did she stay single after her husband's death? Sorry for bringing it up again, I just find it so mind-blowing that she jumped into another relationship right away. She even says this.
I do feel some guilt being with Rosvin so soon after my husband's death. I know that he could never replace Jason, but we started to form this really deep connection.
I'm worried she's confusing love with having meaningful talks with a stranger. I don't mean that rude, but my point is he could be anybody, and it's just the comfort and emotional availability that would mean the world to her. Thus, she quickly feels love for him. Or it's lust, or something of that sort. I have no idea.
I don't want my kids to think like I'm with someone else, and that I don't love their dad anymore. Because I do.
Amanda says she doesn't want her kids to think she's with anyone else, but girl, you are with someone else. She apparently doesn't want her kids to know about it because of how confusing and devastating it will be to them. But is that going to stop her? Of course not. This is 90 Day Fiance, so she's ignoring her brain and going anyways. And how exactly does she justify this decision?
I just feel in my heart that we are meant to be and it will work itself out.
Yeah, that's not a good enough answer for me. And look at her face. I don't even think she believes that. Although she doesn't want her kids knowing that much, of course she had to tell them that she's leaving for a while. Her kids ask how long, and this is the reaction.
Mommy is gonna be gone 3 weeks.
No.
Obviously, that's an eternity to kids and just pretty unfair. She knows this, it's just not going to change anything.
Because if we broke up, it's another man in my children's lives that won't be there.
Well, I'm glad she's at least aware of that. And honestly, TLC should be ashamed of themselves for even taking on this story. They should have just let her grieve in privacy, but instead they chose to exploit her and her kids and even her late husband. I truly wish the best for Amanda and her children. I really hope her and Razvan have the best possible outcome, but just being on TLC does not make those odds look too good. Anyways, that's all my thoughts on Amanda and Razvan. Thank you!